Let us begin in a nice quiet seat of meditation. Let the legs be crossed and the eyes be closed. And gazing in deep through our third eye, the seat of intuition, our most powerful vision. And as a human being, we've really grown up, at least in this society, taught that we have 5 senses, and 6 maybe if you're a special type of person. But I'm here to tell you that's a bunch of malarkey, whatever malarkey is. You are 360 degrees of perception and awareness. You're a sphere of perceptibility. If NASA could build a rover that had the sort of sensors you have and send it to Mars, it would be game over, because we could know everything we wanted to know as a human. And so this amazing human mechanism, which is equipped to feel the earth. And when I say you have 360 degrees of sensitivity and sensation, you can just think instantly about your sense of truth, your sense of justice, your sense of honesty, your sense of awareness, your sense of presence itself, saying, here I am. And none of that relies on the eyes. None of that relies on the nose, the lungs, the flesh. Because even when you're in your most deep dream state, and the body might look to be completely relaxed and asleep, your awareness itself could be traveling distant locations. On an inhale, sweep the arms up and high overhead. Interlace the fingers and push the palms up into the sky. Take a nice good morning stretch. Big inhale. And so in this yoga practice, we shake off the outside world and we leave everything at the door with the shoes. Any idea about expectations? Any idea about who we think we are? Heck, we can even forget our name. Leave the mind at the door. And believe me, it will be there with your whole personality and everything, just waiting for you to return. But allow this to be 75 minutes right here, present on the yoga mat. Push the palms up and higher. And as you exhale, take the hands around behind the back to interlace. Go ahead and lift the pelvic floor and pull the navel back in deep and try to really continue this engagement throughout the entire practice. Fundamental to this yoga practice is the mula bandha, the pelvic floor, the perineum. We said it last night and I'll say it again proudly. That space between the organ of evacuation and penetration. Yeah, that's right. Be comfortable with your own body. It's a powerful muscle, the perineum, lifting up into the pelvic floor, into the spine. And then the Uddiyana bandha is the navel center. Actually solar plexus, so that whole 3 inches circumference around the navel, pulling back and deep, and you'll feel your low back become instantly aligned. Third frontline lock is the chin, Jaga Bandha. Lift from the crown of the head and find a subtle tuck to the chin, and now you have a straight spine, allowing your antenna to be perfectly aligned. One more big breath. And stay for the exhale. On an inhale, sweep the arms up and high again overhead to reach up. And as you exhale, just take a nice twist out over the right shoulder. Mindful I'm not mirroring, so you guys will be opposite of me. Letting the left hand press off and gazing over the back shoulder. Let the shoulders tuck down, lift and lengthen the neck. And stay for the exhale. Really try to put length in all of your twisting. And hold for the breath. On an inhale, still with the powerful bandha locks, come back and through center, feel a straight spine. And as you exhale, twisting out over the left shoulder, taking the right hand, prying yourself off the left knee, using the left arm to lengthen as you twist. And twist out all the way through the chin, all the way through the throat. And stay for the exhale. Very good. On an inhale now, come back up and through the center with the powerful engagement, the straight spine. And as you exhale, take the hands to the earth behind you, fingertips pointing away. Lift the hip and push the pelvic dish. Open the heart, open the throat. Stay for a breath here. Really stretch the flesh all the way under the chin. And hold. Very good. And then on an inhale, let the hip coming back down to the earth and the hands to sweep up and high overhead. And as you exhale, bring the thumbs to the third eye. Set an intention for your practice, a powerful intention from your fearless heart, and allow yourself to feel genuinely this intention as reality. Allow the intention to guide the experience in the studio and out in the world. A big breath here. And exhale, bow forward, humble. Honor the practice. Thank yourself for showing up on the mat today, as really just showing up is the hardest part, and the rest of this becomes a beautiful unfolding. Hold here with the third eye towards the earth and engage the Ujjayi breath. Now, pranayama itself is the fourth limb of yoga, and there's many different breathing techniques, but here we want to use the sealed lips, in through the nose, out through the nose, combined with the activation in the pelvic floor, this powerful pumping with the breath. And it's an inhale lifting the pelvic floor and exhale pulling back the navel center. So it ends up being continuous engagement. One more big inhale. Exhale, squeeze out. And then on the breath, come up over your crossed ankles. And let's find the yoga tabletop, neutral spine here. Take a moment, shake out, wag out, and square up. Now, let the elbows and the shoulders stack up over the wrist and look down at the hands. Spread those fingers wide and dig in. Make sure you have action in all 10 fingers. And then inhale, arch the spine, let the heart shine. And as you exhale, tuck the tail and rounding, moving through cat-cow with that powerful strength in the hands. Let the hand strength turn into arm strength, shine the inner elbow forward. You start to create this alignment where the elbows aren't really pushing out at all. Continue through your cat-cow. If the elbows were to bend, they would bend right in line with the body. And this is fundamental in terms of finding comfort and longevity for the elbows and the wrist. One more cycle through the cat-cow. And as you exhale, rounding, and push yourself all the way back into the child pose. Untuck the toes, let the hip come to the heel, and if you'd like, maybe come up on the fingertips, roll the shoulders out, and let the heart sink down and through. Very nice. Take a full breath here. Let the sacrum release from the low back. And then gaze forward and slide through low on the belly on an inhale and take the elbows right down to the earth for Sphinx. Now pull the elbows in tight under the chest plate so the tricep is right up against the lap. And take the hands out a bit wider. And you can see that all 10 fingers are really dug in. Take a big breath and pull the heart up and through. Let the shoulders tuck back down in the socket. Looks really good. And feel the length all the way across the shoulder. Take another breath here, inhale. And then as you exhale, just begin to straighten the elbows. And you don't have to come all the way straight, nice. And you feel that alignment where the elbows are not flared out at all, but it's actually directly in line with the body. And you'll use this orientation in the arms throughout the yoga practice. And you'll see when the arms are tucked in tight to the body, it actually creates a lot of strength. One more big breath here. Lift from the crown, subtle tuck to the chin. And stay for the exhale. Now, when we move up through table on the inhale, bring the belly button first. And you'll feel inhale up, powerful hinging in the hip, and then exhale back, and there's no pressure for the low spine. So really great example to see how that core engagement works. On your inhale, round yourself all the way back up through cat right now and come to the neutral table. Shake out the wrists if you need to, waggle out the tail, find a long neck, and then when you're ready, square it up. Inhale, take the right arm up and high to the sky. And as you exhale, thread the right arm down and through and place the right side body, right face to the earth. Take a shoulder circle, circle the left arm up and reach high over the top ear. Hold for the breath and press out of the bottom hand. First feeling the twist. Yeah, and then take the hand down to the earth And if you like, walk those left fingertips out to the right a bit. Let everything twist under and use the arm strength, beautiful flexibility, and really allow yourself the engagement, pulling all the way back and through to make a long spine, right from the tailbone into the nape of the neck. Another big breath here. And stay for the exhale. And then when you're ready, shoulder circle the left hand back and high overhead. And place the left hand down under the shoulder. Inhale, take the right arm up and high to the sky. Reach up so high. Feel it all the way in the left hip. And then as you exhale, release the right hand down to the earth. Inhale, square up the cow. And exhale, round out the cat. And push yourself back to the child pose here. One full breath. Let the shoulders roll out. And then gaze forward. Slide through low onto the belly and find baby cobra with no hands. Just let the hands float under the shoulders. Ignite the back strength here. Powerful. Tucking back. And stay for the exhale. Very good. Now take the hands down to the earth. Inhale, belly button up through table. And exhale, push back, child pose. Very good. Inhale, round yourself all the way back up through cat. Feel that nice round spine. And come back to the neutral table. Shake it out if you need to. Waggle out the tail. And find a long neck. When you're ready, square up. Inhale, the left arm comes up high to the sky. Reach so high that you feel it in the right groin. Exhale, take the left arm down and through. Jessica describes hers as a tear. I actually think probably you could say the same words if you wanted to. On an inhale, work the right arm, circle overhead, and then take that right hand out to the earth and to the left side. Walk the fingertips over so it's a big, powerful twist. And flatten that 3 inches below the navel center. Allow yourself to tuck under and use the arm strength to propel yourself through and feel the connection from the root of the spine and the navel, sacrum. Everything is really powerful, releasing. One more big breath here. And stay for the exhale. When you're ready, top arm, shoulder circle overhead. And exhale, release the right hand to the earth under the shoulder. Inhale, left arm reaches back and high to the sky, counter the twist. And exhale, take the left hand down to the earth. Inhale, arch the spine here. And exhale, humble, place the heart down, heart pose. Now here, keep the hands under the shoulders, drop the elbows, and you can walk the knees closer or further away, depending on what you need from your spine today. Use the hands to support, stretch the chin out in front of you, and let the shoulders tuck back and down. Beautiful breath. And stay for the exhale, opening the throat, endocrine thyroid. And then when you're ready, slide through low onto the belly, come up, Bhujangasana Cobra pose. And let the arms come straight if they can. Keep the upper arm tucked in against the side body a bit. Take the tops of the feet, pull back towards the shin. Let the shoulders roll back in the socket, lift from the crown. Relax the glutes and breathe. Gazing in through our third eye. Powerful. I always encourage a closed eye practice wherever possible. Really nice. Big breath. Strong hands. And deep inner looking. As we move into the fifth limb of yoga, you realize it's about quieting those external senses so that you have a deep ability to concentrate and not be distracted by the outside world. One more big breath here. And exhale, let yourself come down to the belly gently. Reach back and grab the feet. Let's find a gentle floor bow. Flex the feet. Keep the knees pressed down and kick back. Let it open the heart. And hold. Very good. One more big inhale here. Use the leg strength to kick back. And stay for the exhale. Keep flying. Baby locust, if you'd like. Fly the legs, fly the arms, feel the strength in the spine. And exhale, let the hands come down under the shoulders. Inhale, belly button first up through table. Exhale, push back in a child pose. Very good. Reach back and grab the feet. Let yourself rabbit, rounding up onto the skull. Kick back through the heels. Feel a nice round spine. And then when you're ready, tuck the toes, take the feet to the earth. Grip the earth with 10 fingers. Inhale. And exhale, straighten the legs. And stand yourself up into downward facing dog. Step your feet up into your nice, cozy, comfy stance so that the heels easily ground into the earth. And I like my stance a little bit more than hips width, so you have that nice internal rotation up and through the quadriceps. It looks really good. And so if the kneecaps are lifted and the quadriceps are engaged, the head of the femur is going to move directly into the hip socket. Very good. And what it does, flattening and pulling back the 3 inches below the navel center, making a nice hollow space for the middle spine. Gazing back all the way to the belly button, and one day the crown comes right down. Stay for the exhale. Very good. And then when you're ready, on an inhale with a nice square hip, take the right leg straight back, and pull up the wall. Beautiful breath. And feel just this hold in the squareness. Very good. Powerful through the obliques, strong through the arms, kicking back through the heel, and stay for the exhale. Now, as you inhale, gaze forward, and exhale, take the knee to the nose. One more time there. Inhale, take the right leg up and really feel the power of the core. And exhale, knee to nose. Really keep everything so tight and high that the hand comes down between the feet with control. And then inhale, lift the left foot, step up to the top of the mat. Find a halfway lift for Sunnah. And maybe feel free to take the hands to the shins for the first one if the hamstrings are tight. And then fold deep to the earth. And here, feel the powerful engagement up through the quadriceps as you press through the feet and the legs, and you'll feel this flatness, the 3 inches below the navel center, and it translates right up into the sacrum. So I can press down so hard on your sacrum, and you ground it into the earth. One more big breath, inhale here. And stay for the exhale. Very nice. And then when you're ready, nice and gentle, you might go bend the knees if you need to. Burst all the way up and high, over to Bahastasana, hands reach up overhead. As you exhale, take the hands to the back of the head, let the elbows point forward. Big breath here. And as you exhale, push the skull deep back into the hands. Let the chin move towards the chest. And expand the nape of the neck. 3 breaths, powerful. Pushing through the toes, lifting, Mula Bandha, Uddiyana Bandha. One more breath. And hold. Very good. Inhale, hands release up and high overhead. And as you exhale, cactus, and just find this baby back bend. Don't worry about going so deep. Rather, squeeze the scapula together and stay lifted through the pelvic floor. Quadriceps engaged, shoulders tucked back, and the heart shines. 2 more breaths. Powerful, deep inner looking, the self-study of yoga. That is the 5th limb. The 6th limb is the focus and concentration. The ability to focus on one single point. On an inhale, release and bring the hands up and high overhead. And as you exhale, pull the navel back and deep. So with your deep concentration, your focus, the deep inner looking, the ability to witness yourself from an outside perspective puts you into the 7th limb of yoga. Take a half lift. Exhale, grab the back of the calves, which is meditation. Which is a meditative way of being, and pull the heart down towards the thighs for 3 breaths. This modern human being is capable of a moving meditation. It's Zen. It's stillness in motion. It's not being affected by chaos. It's being in the middle place all the time, as best you can. can, of course, because every human has to be human or else they wouldn't be here. And that requires a bit of duality. When you take the hands to the earth, take the right leg back on an inhale and lengthen, feel a flat low spine. And exhale, take the right foot down to the earth and let the left foot follow into plank. Big strong plank here. And as you exhale, both knees down, humble, slide through low. Baby cobra or cobra. Bhujangasana. Relax the glutes, take a big breath. Let the shoulders roll back. Grip in like an animal with the hands. Maybe take the tops of the feet and pull back towards the shins. Allow yourself to create like a Nike swoosh through the middle spine. Power through the arms. Broad across the heart. One more big inhale. Feel the pelvic floor. Inhale, belly button up through table. And exhale, push back through child to dog. And come back into your downward facing dog. Powerful. Feel the internal rotation up and through the quadriceps. Let the head of the femur dial open into the hip socket. Feel the flat 3 inches below the navel center, tucking back. And really feel this hinge. Beautiful breath. Gazing back up and towards the navel one day. One more inhale. And stay for the exhale. Very nice. Let's find the next side. Inhale, left leg straight back and square. Beautiful breath. Feel almost a tucking under in the oblique. That's right. Strong hands. Stay for the exhale. Inhale, gaze forward. And exhale, bring the knee to the nose. Really hollow back the navel center. Inhale, left leg up through dog. Gazing forward, exhale, into the nose. And set the left foot down between the hands. Inhale, left foot fall, right foot follows to a half lift. Maybe the hands start to stay to the earth here. Flatten 3 inches below the navel center. And fold deep. Maybe the hands even start to work behind the feet. See if you can press the palms down with strength. 2 more breaths on the bottom. And stay for the exhale. Very nice. On an inhale, burst all the way up and high. Urdhva Hastasana. Hands reach up overhead. And exhale. Take a back bend. And if you'd like, take the hands to the hip. Push the hip forward. Open the heart. Maybe walk the hands down behind the thighs. Power from the feet. One more big inhale. And stay for the exhale. On an inhale, circle the arms back up and high overhead using the core strength. And exhale, hinge at the waist and fold to the earth with powerful control in the hip. Take a half lift and fold deeper. Very nice. Hands down, left leg straight back, Dekasana. And exhale, left foot sets down to the earth, right foot follows into plank. Big breath, inhale, plank, shoulders over wrist, elbows in tight. Exhale, low chaturanga here. Use the upper arm for strength. Push to the tops of the feet, quadriceps stay lifted. Roll the shoulders back, upward facing dog. And as you exhale, lift from the belly button. And press the hip back and square. So that's our chaturanga. And just for the sake of fundamentals, give me one more and see how this really works. Inhale, shift the weight up into plank. Shoulders over wrist, exhale, low down. Inhale, push to the tops of the feet, roll the shoulders back, up dog. And exhale, lift through the belly button. That's the yoga push-up. One more for good luck. 3 the charm. Inhale, shift forward through plank. Exhale, low chaturanga down. Inhale, push to the tops of the feet, roll the shoulders back, up dog. And exhale, lift through the navel, tuck the toes, and find your down dog. Really good. Big breath in dog here. Stay for the exhale, and then bend the knees a lot. Inhale, gaze forward. Exhale, step, float, or fly. And set the feet down with control between the hands. Nice halfway lift, lengthen the low spine. And as you exhale, sit the hip low and lift the heart high. Chair pose, Utkatasana. Beautiful breath. Look down. See 10 toes out in front of 2 knees in one line. And then bring the heart back to the sky. Squeeze the knees together. Anchor back the hip. Big breath in. Sit deeper. Inhale, lift higher. And exhale, fold to the earth. Very good. Hands down. Come up on the toes. Take the hands out a little bit in front of the feet so you come up high on the toes. And then as you exhale, float the feet back to plank. We'll try to roll it down. Inhale, up dog or cobra. And exhale, back to the down dog. Take a breath in dog. Settle in for the exhale. On inhale, take the right leg up. Bend the knee. Gaze under the right side body. Feel this open dog here. Powerful. And as you press away, gaze under the right side. Let the whole side body open. Expand across the psoas. Nice stretch. Strong through the standing leg, grounding down. Inhale, keep the right leg back and square strong in the oblique. And exhale, right knee, right elbow. Shift the weight forward to touch. And set the right foot down outside the right hand. Drop the left knee. Bend the left knee, sweep the right hand back and revolve the lizard. Can you find the foot peeling away? Powerful breath. On an inhale, reach the right arm up and high overhead. And exhale, inhale, coming up on the left toes, right leg up into 3 dog. And exhale, right knee to nose. And set the right foot down between the hands. Take the back foot down under 90 degrees. Keep the right hand to the earth. And take the left arm up and high. And this is Parsvakonasana, side angle. So fundamental here, and it doesn't have to stretch out so far, because the most important thing is to get this bug on top. So bring the back foot in closer. Yeah, and try to get this hip in time. Yeah, so it's a hard one. And you'll see in time, it'll get to the point where you can even open it past. And you see where my hip is in a line. Yeah, exactly. One more big breath. And then push the top arm over the top here. Extended side angle. Big breath here. Stay for the exhale. Take another inhale. And then as you exhale, walk the hands, release down to the sideways. Walk it all the way to the back of the mat. Left foot back, right foot forward. Dip the hip, lift the heart. Opposite of that, but you know what I mean. And exhale, straighten and bow. Very good. Now, take the right foot down on the 90. Take the left hand to the left shin. And take the right arm up and high. This is triangle pose. With the straight left leg. Same thing on that right side body. Really press through the left toes and hold. Very nice. Now, on your inhale, rebend the front leg. Sweep all the way back to the reverse. And exhale, push the front leg straight. Inhale, tick-tock, star, feet parallel. And exhale, fold, Prasarita A. And again, this is the powerful groin stretch, so use that. Wherever there's tightness, go to that area in the body. Yeah, internal rotation, so be a little bit pigeon-toed. Heels out, toes in. And same thing, we want to feel that up and lift. And what it is doing is creating this skeleton key in the low spine. A beautiful breath, dialing open the sacrum. And that's where the sciatic and everything exists. And that's where you get control for spinal comfort and abdominal control out of the hip. One more big breath. Stay for the exhale. On an inhale, walk the hands back out in front to the halfway lift. And exhale, travel back up to the top of the mat. Dip the hip and lift the heart as you inhale. Exhale, straighten and bow. Very nice. Take the hands down to the earth, rebend the front leg. Take the right leg up for 3 dog. And as you exhale, shift your weight forward to plank. And take a humble chaturanga. Knees, chest, chin. Slide through low. Find your cobra. Stay for the exhale. And then inhale, belly button up through table. And exhale, push it back through child to the downward facing dog. Big in through the nose. Big out through the nose. Wedge the hip back up in square. Roll the shoulder out. Power through the hands. Flatten the 3 inches below the navel center. Very good. And inhale, take the left leg up. Open the hip, big long line of freedom. Powerful. Let the hip peel open. Feel the long line of energy all the way. On an inhale, kick that left leg. We'll break through that. Back in square, no problem. And exhale, left knee, left elbow. Set the left foot down and drop the right knee. Bend the right knee. Circle the left arm back to find the foot. And kicking away. Beautiful breath. And hold. Very good. When you're ready, release. Circle the left arm back overhead. And exhale, left hand to the earth. Inhale, left leg up, 3 dog. And exhale, left knee to nose. Set the left foot down between the hands. Keep the left hand to the earth. Take the right foot on the 90 and circle the right arm up behind. And you can walk that back foot in a bit. It doesn't have to be so stretched out, but really try to get the alignment on the side body to the point where you're almost twisting. Yeah, really good, nice. And you don't need to compromise the shoulder, but think even a little. Yes, and you see that length? You create that with your own musculature. Very nice. One more big breath here. And as you exhale, push the top arm extended, Utthita Parsvakonasana. Take another full breath. Really gaze up and under. Next inhale. And as you exhale, come down to the sideways and then travel all the way to the back of the mat. Dip the hip, lift the heart, lizard. Exhale, straighten and bow. With the straight leg now on the right leg, take the left leg down on the 90 and find our triangle pose, Trikonasana. And for the easy triangle, take the right hand to the right shin, stack the left hip nice and square, and take the left arm up and high. Powerful fundamental to understand this long straight line of energy from the Karate Kid knife edge of the foot, up through the hip, through the side body, and out of the fingertips. Powerful breath. Press strong through the front toes, gaze at the sky, and stay for the exhale. Very good. Inhale, rebend the front leg, sweep all the way back to the reverse. And exhale, push the front leg straight. Inhale, tick-tock, star, feet parallel. And exhale, take the hands behind the back and interlace for Prasarita B. Powerful to bring the weight up into the toes. And as you exhale, allow yourself to fold. And if the head comes all the way down and through, one day the hands can come all the way to the earth. But that's a great start. And again, internal rotation through the quadriceps. Breathing flat 3 inches below the navel center. And stay for the exhale. Very nice. One more big breath. Powerful. And then when you're ready, bring the hands down to the earth, walk it out to a half lift, and exhale, travel back to the top of the mat, dip the hip and lift the heart, lizard. Exhale, straighten and bow, lunge cow. Really good. You bend hands down, inhale, left leg up, 3 dog. And as you exhale, shift the weight forward through plank and humble chaturanga. Stop in heart pose here. Again, take the chest, chin down, and see if this time you can take the hands out in front of you. You can fingertips up or palms down, and you can walk the knees closer or further away. And you can also straighten the legs and breathe in. Push the sacrum up and over the spine. Expand the windpipe. One more breath here. hold. Inhale, come through onto the belly. Find the 3 inches below the navel center. Reach back and grab the feet. Find the bigger floor above this time. Take a full breath. Stay for the exhale. And then inhale, rise the legs up. Kick up, pull the heart up. And hold for 3 breaths. Try to come up on a little higher on each inhale. Hovering the 3 inches around the navel center. One more. And when you're ready, release to the earth, gentle. Inhale, belly button up through table. And exhale, push it back, child pose. Beautiful. Come into the child pose. Come back to the breath. The deep inner looking. The self-study of yoga. Let the low back separate from the hip. Come back to your intention. Come back to the breath. Feels so good in the body. It's amazing, amazing mechanism. Your vehicle of exploration. Really good. One more big inhale here. And then when you're ready, let's take our hands to the back of the head, interlace, and find that supported headstand. And this definitely goes into the yoga fundamentals. And let's take a moment and really break this down. So, as if you found a perfect melon, head down to earth. You never wanted to let go of it. So you hold on so tight to the back of the skull. And you let the top of the skull be on the ground. You keep the elbows in tight. And some people go as far as to check themselves like this. And that's like shoulder width distance if you grab opposite elbows. And so they try to put their elbows here. And then keep their hands. I just think as long as I try to keep my elbows tighter than my shoulder a little bit. And then take the head down to the earth. Stand up the hip. Walk it forward. And just start by letting it almost be a somersault. But instead of rolling forward, use the abdominal strength to pull everything into this little pea pod. And then from the pea pod, start to press up. Now, this is a fundamental alignment. There's not a lot of room for like jumping and kicking into this posture. So you want to keep a nice slow movement and slow engagement. But you realize in a nice stack, you can stay here for long, long periods of time. And so of course there's many variations that you'll explore. But in the beginning, find that really nice straight headstand. Grab the back of the skull. Take the skull down to the earth. Work with your yoga instructor. Trusting the yoga instructor is fundamental as well. It's a trust game. And Miss Joanne's been flying these for quite some time, so I'll spot you, Miss. And very looks good. Elbows, I would say a little tighter even. Yeah, and then walk it forward. And yep, very good. Now pin the knees together. Not a slice of paper between the legs. And then push up to the sky with the feet. Think about pushing the feet up. Push like the elevator, like push my hand up. Straight up. Push up. Push up. Come back. When you're ready. So think about instead of like bending the knees, just lifting the sky with your feet. Give me one more real quick. Really good. And then once you see, demonstrate, Joanne. Take the knees, bend them. So this is what I'm talking about, alignment. So like pushing my hand up as an elevator, as opposed to what you were doing, you're trying to go like this. And so that works too, but it creates more of an unfolding. And it's like I said, there's going to be many variations, but it's a wonderful stability to just come straight up. Just one more. Very good. Grip the back of the skull, elbows in tight, bring the hip up over the shoulder, walk it forward. Walk it forward and one. Now squeeze it tight together here, and exactly, press it straight up. Very good. Now, you can lean on me a bit, and that's your perfect. Look at you. Don't worry about it. And although this is not fundamental, take your hands down to the earth, roll the shoulders back, roll the shoulder back in the socket, lift the gaze, and find Pincha Mayurasana. Beautiful. Now it's fundamental for Joanne. Hooray!
That's really cool.
Joanne, thanks to you. Okay, let's come back to our downward facing dog. Come back to the breath. I'm going to give you one more round in the sun B and explore just a few more fundamentals, including a fundamental and fun arm balance. Because what's fundamental without F-U-N? That's right. On an inhale, take the right leg up, bend the knee, open the hip, gaze up over the left shoulder this time. See the toes, scorpion dog. Stay for the exhale. Inhale, take the right leg back, square up. As you exhale, take the right knee all the way across to the left elbow. And if you remember from last night, Jess, too, here, don't be afraid to step the back foot up a little bit so that you can lay the right hip right onto the right elbow. So keep scooting up and get that other elbow in there too. Now, exactly, start to extend the right leg out and just let yourself float. Yeah, Ekapada Vinyasa 2. And that's good because when you put the head down, it's actually another pose. It's called Fallen Angel. You can cheat. But great, that was awesome. How you doing? And then when you're ready, come back, take the left foot down, take the right leg up, 3 dog. And exhale, right foot up and through between the hands. Now, rise up a high lunge. Here we want to squeeze the quadriceps towards each other. Let the shoulders roll back. And this is a powerful fundamental because imagine almost you're squeezing a block between the legs and lifting from the pelvic floor. It's a really strong pose. Shoulders tucked back, let the heart shine, and bend into the front knee. Big inhale, reach further back. And as you exhale with control, set the back foot down 90 degrees and slice open Warrior 2. Virabhadrasana 2 is a powerful fundamental. Pull the navel back and deep. And let the hip tuck under, gazing out over the front middle finger. Let the shoulders tuck back and down. Subtle tuck to the chin. Looks really good. You guys are perfect. Another big breath. And let's see those other pieces we just learned. Inhale, reach forward. Exhale, take the knee to the elbow. Inhale, the left arm up and high. Exhale, push the left arm deep over the top ear, extended side angle. Very good. Inhale, reverse all the way back. Straighten the front leg. Tick-tock the arms out wide. And find the triangle. Gorgeous. Inhale, open the heart to the sky. Take the left hand around behind the back. Can you bind on the right thigh? Maybe you can walk the right hand up so you have a really strong base. Float the right hand out. Bound, floating Trikonasana. Big breath. Stay for the exhale. And on your inhale, rebend, release, reverse. And exhale, unwind to the earth. So nice. Come up on the right toes, dip the hip, left toes, dip the hip, lift the heart. Exhale, straighten and out. Inhale, rebend. Step the left foot all the way to the top of the mat. Hands down, come up high on the toes. And exhale, float back. Your Chaturanaga. Elbows in tight. Push to the tops of the feet, roll the shoulders back. Up dog. And exhale, hip high, tuck toes. Back to the down dog. One more side. Stay with me and let's flow this right away. Take another big breath. Push the hip back and square. Inhale, left leg up, bend the knee, gaze up over top of the right shoulder, see the toes, scorpion dog. Push strong through the right arm. Inhale, kick the left leg back and square up. And exhale, left knee cross body, right elbow touch. And if you need to, step the back foot up and up. So you can easily put the left hip onto the left elbow and fly. EBK2. Scissor pose. Gorgeous. There it is. Nice. Good job. Inhale, right foot down, left leg up, 3 dog. And exhale, left knee to nose. Set the left foot down between the hands. Squeeze the quadriceps towards each other. Circle the arms up and high overhead. And find your lunge. If you like, you can even bend your knee to dip into lunge and push out of the back leg. Let the elbows come up and high behind the ears. You can even degrees knife edge on the back foot. Take a big breath here. Sink it deep. One more inhale. Stay for the exhale. Inhale, reach forward. Exhale, take the left elbow to the knee. Inhale, circle the right arm up and high. And exhale, push the top arm deep over the top ear. Let's find that nice fundamental flow. Side angle extended. Inhale, sweep all the way back to the reverse. Reverse warrior. Exhale, push the front leg straight. Reverse triangle. Inhale, triangle. Exhale. Beautiful. Lengthen. Press out of the front foot. Open the heart. And hold. Very nice. Inhale, rebend, sweep all the way back to the reverse with control. And exhale, unwind to the earth. Coming up onto the right toes, dip the hip and lift the heart. Exhale, straighten out, bow. Inhale, rebend and step the right foot up to meet the left, hips width, wide legs. Squat the yoga squat malasana. Take a moment and settle in here. Elbows pressing in against the thighs, thighs squeezing in against the elbows. You can have the feet straight on snow skis or flared out wide like a duck or anywhere in between. Find the lifting of the pelvic floor. Pull the navel back and deep. Let the shoulders come back. Lift from the crown of the head, settle tuck to the chin. Take another big breath here. And hold. Okay, fundamental Bakasana curl arm balance. Take the knees in line with the arm. Plug the knee right into the armpit as much as possible. Very good. Now, take the hands down. Bring the butt high. Bring the elbows in tight and shift the weight forward, coming along the toes until the elbow is stacked over top of the wrist. And then grip with the fingers, squeeze with the navel, lift one foot, lift two, and start to find your Bakasana crow. Really strong. I'll just kind of lifeguard you so you don't have to worry. Keep lifting and let that butt be the highest part. Beautiful breath, strong fingers. Really nice. Great job squeezing the heels up tight into the glutes. And maybe pressing the arms straight one way. Beautiful Bakasana crow. And so much of that crow is that same feeling that we're experiencing in the lunge and all of this, where we're squeezing everything in to the low 3 inches below the navel center, pulling in tight to create a strong line. And you'll see, you imagine that top of the hip is so high, it almost wants to take you into a handstand. Beautiful breaths. And when you're ready, step or float your Chaturanaga. And nice, that's a great start. And exhale, back to the down dog. Big breath here, nice to get your towel down, a little extra cushion. And exhale, drop it onto the elbows here. Take the dolphin dog, pressing the hip back and square. Let the shoulder open. You can even walk the feet up. And feel this beautiful opening. And then breathe here for as long as it feels good. Let the shoulder be priority. Beautiful inhalations. Beautiful exhalations. So smooth. One time, when you're ready, take one leg up. Vinchamayurasana, I can't claim is fundamental. It's a pretty high level pose. So we'll take our time. It took me years to figure it out. Okay, let's come have a seat on the top of the feet. Intense top of the foot stretch. Open the ankle. Open the top of the foot. And then when you're ready, bow. Let the third eye come down towards the knees. Yeah, only as long as it feels good. And then when you're ready, take the legs out, long in front. Straight legs forward, fold, Paschimottanasana. Let the flesh move out from under the sit bones. Reach the arms up and straight high overhead. Flex the quadriceps, hinge at the waist, and fold to the earth with a long spine. Let the chest move down towards the thighs. Don't relax the head and the neck until last. Beautiful breathing. In through the nose, out through the nose. Nice. Try to pull the feet together nice and tight if possible. And feel that one straight line of energy straight from the heels right into the perineum, into the navel, flat through the spine, all the way out of the crown. Let this be a full cycle of energy. Big breaths. Really powerful engagement in the legs. Make the hamstring nice and safe and long. And then when you're ready, gently rise up. Let's take the wide legs, Upavishta Konasana, and feel free, take it out wide and only go to about 75 or 80%. If you're out here 100%, you can turn sideways on the mat if it's more comfortable for your body. Whatever feels good. Yeah. Beautiful breath. And allow yourself to be about 75 or 80%. Reach the arms up and high overhead. And then as you exhale, just twist over the right side. Take the hands to the earth. Try to square the chest before any bending. Really feel the left sciatic release. Look all the way out over the right shoulder. Stay for the exhale. Very good. Inhale, come back through center. And exhale with a strong, straight spine, no bending. Twist with a long spine. Hands down. Twist all the way through the neck. Gaze out over the left shoulder. Lift the pelvic floor. One more inhale. And hold. And then when you're ready, inhale, come back to the center. And exhale, allow yourself to fold. And now, if it's totally tight, you maybe can rest on the hands or the elbows. You can even prop yourself up on a block with the chest if it's too tight. But allow yourself to experience what is the ball and socket joint of the hip. So the toes, pull the toes back towards the shins. Feel how you can kind of walk the flesh out from under the groin. Lift the kneecaps, flex the quadriceps, and maybe let the body come a little side to side in the pelvic dish. So it's like a universal joint. There's 360 degrees of movement. Maybe take it a little deeper. Maybe like walk yourself over to one side, in the middle. Walk yourself over to the other side. And just feel, yeah, nice and gentle. Not big, hard leverage movements, but muscular. And then take the toes and press out. Maybe even circle the toes. And you'll see, oh, look at that. That's connected to the groin too. So both of you women have told me about that tightness in the groin. This was my number one posture, to open the groin, open the knee. And you can sit there at home, like on your phone or doing whatever you have to do in this pose. And if you can start to get comfortable here, you feel it in the knee already. And powerful length, flat 3 inches below the navel center. And start to still fold forward. Try to find the depth here. See how deep you can go. Wide legs, intense forward folding. Try to keep the spine as flat as possible. Really good. One day the whole chest will come down on the earth. Maybe the chin will reach forward. Maybe it'll reach out and grab the feet. Beautiful breath. And then when you're ready, gently walk yourself back up and in. And let's bring the legs into butterfly, Baddha Konasana. You can face back towards the top of the mat if that's comfortable for you. Bring the knees out wide. Bring the feet together to touch. And allow yourself to hinge with the long spine up and over the pelvic dish. Tuck back that flat 3 inches below the navel center. Lifting, feel the sciatic get long here. Feel the low back release from the hip. And ultimately, we're looking to tuck the toes right under the chin in this butterfly Bakonasana pose, which is powerful stimulation for the endocrine thyroid, the chemical manufacturing system in the body. Beautiful, smooth breaths, deep inner looking, the self-study, the concentration, the meditative way of being. And we find ourselves in the 8th limb of yoga, which is just a simple realization, which is known to be self-realization or samadhi, enlightenment. But all of that sounds so daunting. Really, it's just the understanding the true nature of the relationship between the body's mind, and simply your awareness of it all. You see, the awareness resides above all of this physical realm, and that's your truest nature. And it's a nature that can never be seen. It's not a man in robes with a big beard. It's not a woman with a black face riding on a tiger. It's whatever you want it to be, and it's nothing at all. And it's everything you are. Your sole possession. The one thing that can never be taken away from you. The one thing that is truly yours. The one thing that says, here I am. The awareness itself. Another big breath here. Stay for the exhale. And then when you're ready, rise up, hover on the sit bones. Bring the knees into the chest, float the feet. And bow the third eye to touch. Come back to your intention. Come back to the breath. Beautiful. And then let the knees come out wide. Peace fingers to grab the big toes. Fly the legs up and steady focus the gaze to one non-moving spot, or let the eyes be closed. Urdhva Mukha Uddhva Vishnu, upward facing wide legs. Forward folding. And as you exhale, bend the knees around the spine. Take yourself into the Ananda Balasana, blissful, happy baby. Grabbing the outer edges of the feet or grabbing the peace fingers to the big toes and just pulling the knees into the side body to flatten the sacrum down. Feel the whole spine, iron, flat to the mat. You can take the legs out wide, splits if you'd like, and roll side to side, or whatever feels good to give your spine that nice adjustment. Very nice. And then when you're ready, take the feet right down to the earth. And let's find a bridge pose again with a supported bridge. Walk the elbows underneath and let the hands come right under the hip. Push the hip up to the sky, press out of the feet. Let the chest move towards the chin. And breathe. Big inhale. Big exhale. And then when you're ready, let the hip come back to the earth. Feel free to take a second round of bridge, or take your full wheel and take the hands up and over the head. Let the elbows point away from you. Lift with the hip and the heart. And find your Urdhva Dhanurasana. Final back bend, upward facing bow. Beautiful breath. Big inhale here. And exhale, take it down onto the spine. Really good. Excuse me. Bring the knees into the body. Give yourself the gentle squeeze. And push the legs straight up in the sky. Take the legs out wide in the split. And as you exhale, wrap the right knee on top of the left for the eagle wrap legs. Take the arms out wide, wrap the shins, half a full wrap. And twist across the left side with the right knee on top, gazing out over the right shoulder. Try to make a nice straight spine to twist. Garudasana with a sublime twist. Eagle legs. Use the powerful torsion to pull some length out of the sciatic. Press out of the left hand. Twist all the way through the chin. And hold. Inhale. Let the hip come back through center. Let the legs unwind and kick out wide in a split. And as you exhale, wrap left knee on top of right. The shins half a full wrap and twisting to the right side with the left knee on top. Gazing out over the left shoulder. Sublime twist with the Garudasana, eagle legs. Feel the length come out of the sciatic. Beautiful inhales. Beautiful exhales. Very good. When you're ready, come back through center, let the legs unwind, and bring the feet back straight together. Bring the legs all the way up over the head for plow pose, and walk the navel up over the chin. Beautiful. If you like, make any adjustments you need to. If the feet don't easily come to the earth, you can support the low spine. Otherwise, press the hands flat to the earth behind you. And feel this beautiful stacking. Powerful, digest deep. Let everything move in the body. And then when you're ready, take the hands to the low spine, bend the knees, press the legs straight up into the sky, savanna, shoulders standing, queen of all the asanas, powerful supported shoulder stand. Feel the blood flow down, all the way into the crown chakra, powerful expansion to the sky. And when you're ready, drop the knees to the side face. Karna Pindasana. Ear pinning pose. Close off the sound of the outside world. Press the hands flat to the earth behind you. And when you're ready, gently roll down one vertebra at a time. Keeping the knees hugged into the chest until the low back finds the earth. And bring the knees into the chest. Give yourself the big squeeze here. And bring the third eye up to touch. Really good. Take a few rocket rolls and we'll come up to have a seat. Meditation. Come with a nice quiet seat of meditation with a vertical spine. And absolutely, meditation shall be included in any yoga fundamental class. I believe, truthfully, that if you did none other of the practicing, meditation in itself could be a soul pathway into this realm of enlightenment. But there are many ways to practice, and in this practice, as you've heard me state, the human being of this era is capable of finding this meditative way of being at all times. So tune in on the breath. Allow yourself to watch the breath and allow this technique to bring you into the center. Watch the inhale. Watch the holding at the top. Watch the exhale. And watch the empty space. And continue in this way. Allow the breath to be symmetrical with the length of the inhale and exhale matching the length of the holding in between and the space of no breath at all. Also focusing your Goldilocks, lifting the perineum, pulling the navel back and deep, and a subtle tuck to the chin. Allow your antenna, your spine, to be perfectly aligned as you're being pulled from the string from the crown chakra. Embrace the third eye vision, the mind's eye. Anything may come through its path of vision, maybe fractaling patterns or color waves, maybe shadow play of light and dark, maybe vivid imagery forming up into recognizable situations. Maybe simple sensations and feelings. All points of perception, ever present here. And in your journey in this world, you can always find this place we are right now. This middle place, if you will. By using this technique, because we carry with us this tool everywhere we go. It's the breath. And by watching this simple breath, we can escape the tyranny of the mind and come home to our true nature as calm, compassion, empathy, love, beauty, bliss, pure awareness itself. So whenever you need to find this place, watch the inhale. Watch the holding at the top. Watch as all the breath leaves the body. And watch that pure, eternal space of no breath at all. Continue in this way. and take final shavasana, corpse pose. As we stretch out long on the mat, give the breath to the body and give the body back to the earth. All that's been borrowed for this experience here, repaid to the generous lender, Mother Earth. And although she is the most generous lender, she is also the most ruthless collector. And when it comes time to repay this debt, there is no deferral. There are no terms or conditions. We give back all that we borrowed. We honor that here. Shavasana, corpse pose. Slowly begin to reinvigorate now. Come back and on the breath. Find the sensation in the body. 360 degrees of perception and awareness. Powerful, radiant human being. A natural-born perceiver and a natural creature and a gift to this earth. That's right. You are absolutely a gift here. When anybody says, what do you think you are? A gift to this earth? You say, yes indeed. Because you do something very, very powerful. You bring consciousness into a material form so that life can get to know itself. That's right, little old us. Right in the sweet spot with a life that we can talk about, dance about, sing about, love about, lose, cry, all of the wonderful aspects of duality. Because it is some grounding aspect of that duality that lets us manifest in itself. Otherwise, as the pure perfection, we vanish away. So enjoy your perfection. That's right, you're perfect. You're a gift to the earth, and you're perfect. In every moment, you're an example of divine, perfect imperfection. Where something so absolutely perfect that it could never know itself, split up into these little pieces so that it could get an idea of what it was all about. And so you have to be a little flawed as an aspect. But your greatest form, your truest form, is the whole in itself. And so even in your divine imperfection, your divinity supersedes all. Feels so good in this beautiful body. Invite the movements back through the small joints of the fingers and the toes, and allow yourself to be drawn over to either side into a fetal position. Allow the breath, allow the blood to flow and move, detoxify, nourish, and refresh. And then when you're ready, gently find your way back to a quiet seat of meditation, and we'll close our session with the chanting of Om. 3 Oms together as mantra, as medicine, and as a simple yet very, very powerful experience that we can share together, the vibration of the universe. Sit nice and tall. Bring the hands together at the heart. One full breath to prepare ourselves. Big inhale now, all together. Open mouth, let it go. 3 Oms. Inhale. Bring the thumbs to the third eye. Fill up the heart. Fill up the lungs. May there be love and peace among all beings of the universe. May there be peace. May there be peace. Let us repeat together Om Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. All together. Om Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. Bow forward. Namaste.
Namaste, yogis.